Not gonna lie, trading has not been fun. It has not been fun. Usually, I'm really excited to wake up bright and early at 6:30, hop on the charts, do my little market analysis, look for a trade potentially, and then continue on, right? Like is as of right now, waking up at 6:30 has it's definitely not worth it. Because listen, look at today. Prime example of today. Literally prime example. 6:30 market open right here. All the way to 11 o'clock. This candle right here. We didn't get an actual move until 11 o'clock. Dude, I actually rather watch grass fucking grow on my lawn. Dude, there's no way. Like, no. That is just horrible, PA. Imagine starting off trying to learn to trade. This is your first month or maybe second month, and this is the price action that you're getting. Mm-mm. Good luck, buddy. Honestly, I will say though, um, I feel like this is good practice, right? We may get good price action next month, the month after. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know, right? But I mean, remember this? Like, remember like October. Remember last month, of 2025, and be like, yeah, that price action was absolutely horrible. Delivery wasn't like there was no delivery, there was no nothing, right? Now, so when after trading in such bad price action and then converting into, somewhat decent, good delivery price action, you're going to perform a little bit better compared to, starting off as good price action and then heading into horrible price action, right? So, starting off in this price action where it's like slow, it's boring, it's consolidating, this sets you up better for long term success compared to starting off in with good price action, if that makes sense. But dude, it's just this has been happening all month, dude. Look at this, right? Barcode. Oh Jesus, barcode, dude. Like it's boring. This has been so boring, and honestly speaking, like the way to trade this is easy. Obviously, uptrend. Obviously, you wait for the retracement on the higher time frame PDA array. You wait for the retracement to happen. So again, all of the stuff that I literally just had marked out is during the retracement phase, right? During this little phase, that this little, square, right, is during this area. Now, if you were to just literally wait for the retracement to happen, as you can see here, there was a retracement to this higher time frame for Valley Gap. You could have potentially found a trade on here, or we do have a order block on this 4 hour right over here, basically on also this hourly Fair Valley Gap here, right? You could have gone to the 5 minute. You could have been like, oh, is there a trade here? Blah, 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 blah. Here's the 5 minute Fair Valley Gap. Nice little candle flip. You could have entered off of that. Stop loss here, whatever, and then target these highs, right? So, it's it's easy for the most part, I think, right? Again, if you've been watching my videos, that has been my game plan for the longest time. Kind of I just been going for longs this entire time. I like wait for the retracement to high on the higher time frame, go for lower time frame confirmation, and then that's when you execute, right? But it's just so boring. Up until then, you literally get this. Like I swear, like this is what you get. Days like this, days like this, days like this during the retracement phase. Now, once the retracement actually happens, then that's when you get a random sudden move up, right? So now you're just waiting basically 3 days. And if you miss this day where the retracement actually happens, now you have to wait another 3 days in the retracement. And it's just boring, dude. Like it's not fun. If you're new to my video and you're like, oh, this guy probably got cooked in the markets, yeah, eat this. Listen, uh on Friday it did cook me, but that was just like a psychology thing. Um I did trade on Tuesday, made $50. I did trade on Wednesday, made basically 400. But listen, it's just even though I lost literally once this entire month, and that loss was because of my own doing, was because I couldn't control my emotions. Um, I still don't like this current price action. Yes, I'm winning. Yes, I'm beating NQ, I still don't like it. It's so boring. It's not worth waking up bright and early at 6:30. That's what makes trading fun. Like the whole actual process, waking up at 6:30. I am not going to be waking up at 6:30 literally just to watch this PA form. You got to be shitting me. No, I'm not. I'm definitely not. I'd rather go back to sleep. And people are going to be like, "Oh, that builds discipline, You're no, no. No, 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 no. You can watch paint dry. I'm going to go catch a few more hours of sleep. You do you, buddy. Capiche? Yeah, it's just no. I'm not dealing with that. Again, like this price action has been so boring, and it's just like a part of me wants, to just say I'm not trading until we get like a 3% retracement, right? So 3% right over here on the 4 hour. You get what I'm saying? So then we have such, good room for the upside that we can just, target, right? Yeah, nah. Will that happen? Probably not. And it's just like I can't tell you why, but a reason would be, Trump's presidency. He's been doing so much during Biden. He was just, a calm little guy. He wasn't doing so much. So the market was pretty much, kind of just doing its own thing. And I remember last year around this time, there were plenty of V-shaped inverse for value gaps that were, being presented literally off market open around 9:30, around 8:30. I live in California, so Pacific Standard Time, right? Just higher time frame tap, V shape, inverse for value gap, good singer for value gap. You'll be done within the first 5 minutes. Now, dude, when was the last time? Just think about it. I remember talking to my friend about it. There was like a really good setup last month. I think like earlier in the month, and I think he caught it and I caught it, and I think like we met up. I think we were gonna go eat or something, and then we were just talking. I think we were gonna go watch a movie. Actually, we were talking about it. Like, dude, I have not seen that good of a setup in like months. When I mean A plus 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 plus, I mean A plus 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 plus, right? Yeah, so we're just talking about it, dude. To this day, I swear to God, to this day, I'm still thinking about that setup. hmm To this day, I am still thinking about that setup because that setup was literally so beautiful. And when is the next time I'm gonna see something like that? I don't. I literally don't know. I don't know. And if you're losing in this market, I do think this is a good way to, really hone your skills in terms of, identifying whether today is going to be good price action or bad price action. And kind of, just practice sitting still. Um, for me, that's why I don't like sitting still. Um, and I definitely don't want to be on my computer for that long if I'm just like scrolling on Twitter and stuff, right? I'd rather literally just catch a few more minutes back to sleep. Or recently, what I have been doing is I set little alerts, basically add an alert, create, and it'll make it pretty much a nice little ding sound whenever it comes back to it. And now my alerts are pretty much on higher time frame PD arrays. Because listen, during this kind of market, you need higher time frame confirmation. You do need it because look at the 5 and 15 minute. Look at the 15 minute. This is literally the 15 minute. This is what we're doing. Look at this. Look at this. Zoom out. Look at the 5 minute. It's literally the same thing, just longer. That's what I'm saying. Like, you need higher time frame confirmation in this market if you want to catch at least a decent trade with at least somewhat good delivery. Right. So that's what I've been doing. I don't even do it on my actual computer. I literally wake up, check on my phone. If I do see some higher time frame pretty arrays, I'll open up my laptop. I'll put this little trading view ding sound, and then I would pretty much just kind of just lay down there, close my eyes, try to fall back to sleep. And I usually tend to wake up whenever it rings. Um, but yeah, it's just so boring because up until the retracement actually happens, because again, we just have so many PD arrays sitting down, right? So we have this for value gap, we have this 4 hour order block, we have this other for value gap. we do have this, gap sitting right over here, right? So we just have so many PD arrays, so many draws, and you're just like, whatever. Like up until then, it's boring. Like this little phase is boring, right? Where it actually gets interesting is when we actually tap some sort of higher time frame PD array, right? So pretty much this right over here, and then this is pretty much tapping into the order block, right? Oh, because look, you go on the 5 minute again. Hoi, what am I doing? There's so many drawings on my thing, right? Basically tapped into the 4-hour order block, 4-hour for Valley Gap, 5 minute for Valley Gap right over here, right? Nice little candle flip. You like this candle flip, could have entered, and then, basically target these highs, right? So it's just like boring up until then. And I don't know. I really don't know. Because literally sometimes when it's good price action, even during this little phase, like getting to the higher time frame PD arrays is good delivery, and it makes a lot more sense. There's 15-minute gaps in between this. There's 5-minute gaps in between this. Look at the 15-minute in between during the actual move to the PD arrays, right? Look at this. Like this is untradeable. It really is. So I don't know. I don't know. For the most part, I think I'm gonna just continue doing me. I'm literally just gonna wake up. Wake up, see if there's some higher time frame PD arrays, draw my alerts, draw my lines, and until then, I'm going back to bed. Until I see a higher time frame, I'm literally I might not even check the 5 and 15 minute, to be honest, or the 1 minute. I literally might wake up, check the 1 hour, 4 hour, see what we're doing, and then maybe potentially I'll log on to my actual desktop and then maybe potentially take a trade. But yeah, no, I'm not doing it. Mornings just has been a waste of time. I'd rather sleep. But yeah, I just wanted to update you guys. That's personally how I've been feeling, and it's just not been fun. It's whatever. Like, yeah, I ended up the month green, right? Basically 1,500 times 5, which is cool and all, right? I feel blessed. I'm happy. But again, it's just not fun. Like this price action has just not been it, and it's been so boring. Like I like waking up at 6:30. I like sitting on the charts, and stuff like that. But if I'm sitting on the charts, just looking at this form right over here, no, 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 bro. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I swear, I like 5 years from now, I'm going to remember these last few months because of this shitty PA. I swear, this is horrible. Like, I don't know. Like, it might get to a point where hopefully eventually I've made it, and like me and my homies have made it, and we're just like having some drinks, and we're just like, hey, you remember October of 2025? And we just start fucking cracking up on how shitty this PA was, dude. Yeah, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Hey, but yeah, that's it. I don't know. I'm not gonna be trading tomorrow at all. I am locking in profits for the month. Focus on the new month. Focus on November. Hopefully, again, we're just trying to survive. I think honestly, my game plan, I don't even want to be sizing up until PA actually starts, delivering. Recently, I've been doing 3 micros. I might just go back down to 1 or 2. And yeah, I think that's just just me, you know, some risk management. Just because you might get caught up in chop. Potentially speaking, there is like literally a 85% chance that you're gonna get caught up in chop, and you might get stopped out, and then literally just go right. Like, look at this, right? Stopped out. Like, you might just get a random candle flipped against you, and you're gonna get stopped out, right? Price action is just unpredictable, and yeah, so I think I might just be trading 1 or 2 micros next month. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But that's it. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys so much. Again, it's really close to 300 subscribers. Much love, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.